right outside, so come on in, don't be shy. We've got ghosts and UFOs. Brace yourself, get ready for the show. Don't be afraid of the dark. The fun's about to start. Nightmares or tales will inspire. Oh, tonight at the Scaredy Campfire. Have you heard tell of a demon next door? Or maybe a cryptid on the lake shore? There's nothing too strange for us here. So if you're ready, stamp out your fear. Don't be afraid of the dark. The fun's about to start. Nightmares or tales will inspire. Tonight at the Scaredy Campfire. Whoa, whoa.
Welcome back, campers, to episode 22 of the Scaredy Campfires. The night feels different tonight, thicker somehow, as if the shadows are listening. These stories remind us that not all footsteps echo where they should, and sometimes the things we meet in the dark have been waiting far longer than we realize. Not every haunting comes with footsteps, or some follow silently, unseen, until their presence is impossible to ignore. For Reddit user u/BakeVirtual, what began as a strange sensation in childhood became a lifelong shadow, an unseen figure that pressed close, drained breath, and sometimes seemed to take control. Was it a guardian, a parasite, or something far worse? From a very young age, I started feeling a strange thing following me everywhere, especially in the night on the same street, more like inside of a small forest. Initially, I was feeling that things are looking at me, and I kept running till one day when I was 9, to add that the place was almost completely dark every time, and I had the courage to walk slowly to see if something bad can happen. I started feeling not many things looking at me like in first instance, but only which was just behind me. Initially, I tried to run, but I had the courage to keep walking. The thing managed to catch me. I felt something going through me, and my whole nervous system reacted strangely. Chilling sensation. My small hair from my body started to move. My heart was heavy, and I felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. After a few seconds, I managed to start running, and I start feeling these sensations only on my back, and I started running faster and faster, and that feeling was going through my body again, but this time really fast. I managed to arrive home, hugged my grandma, and never told anyone about this. With time, the feeling is kept following me. When I'm alone, I feel something hugging me from behind, and it feels like it has huge wings which sometimes go around me. It feels extremely cold, and it stops my breath every time. Years later, the feeling started following me in panicking moments. When it comes, one of the two things happen. I become really fast, strong, smart, or anything to cover the moment, or, more usual, I feel like I'm stuck. The stuck feeling happens more often, and it feels like it covers my mouth, and I can't speak anymore. It feels like it's holding me really, really strong until I lost my breath. It feels sometimes like it tries to control my body. This creates problems in my life because in stressing moments I'm lost and I have a feeling of a vibrant energy going through me, cold, that holds me from doing anything. Sometimes when I have the feeling, my brain starts creating horrible images of loved ones dying, of moments when I do something extremely bad like hitting a person with a car. I can visualize some of the most horrific visions and it feels exhausting. This made me to react with less emotions in severe situations because my brain is used to this kind of thing and it kills me. An example of when this feeling made me stronger was when I was attacked by a guy in 7th grade. It happened at school and he had a long metal bar and hit me hard with it. For no reason he was bored and I was a bully target. I had the feeling in my body. I felt it holding me really tight. And for a few seconds I felt it controlling my brain. Everything turned black. I couldn't hear a thing. And I thought that maybe I had passed out. After a few seconds, my right arm moved on its own. I had never fought anyone before, and with all my strength, I punched that guy in the stomach. All I can say is that the punch was extremely effective. To this day, the user still feels the cold weight of something at their back, an embrace that is neither kind nor fleeting. Is it protection, possession, or simply the echo of fear given form? Whatever the truth may be, some shadows don't vanish, they cling. Tonight's second story comes from Reddit user u/willingspite347, who never believed in ghosts, demons, or anything beyond the ordinary, until one quiet evening at a friend's mobile home changed everything. A sound in the dark, a shape without form, and a speed no living thing should have. What he saw that night still defies every law of nature he thought he knew. I'd like to start by saying I never believe in supernatural or paranormal things in my life, but there was a situation that happened that I simply can't explain. So, about a year ago, I was at my childhood friend's house. He lives in a mobile home. I was on the couch and had about 2 beers and was talking a couple of hours about normal things like work and family, usual things, nothing out of the ordinary. I remember I told him I was about to leave and I said, "Alright bro, I got work tomorrow." And he said something to the effect of, "Yeah, me too, man." He then proceeded to open the front door for me, and for whatever unexplainable strange reason, I had a feeling of dread overcome my body out of nowhere, and it amplified when the door swung open. My car was parked in front of the doorsteps, and as I'm walking out, I feel or hear something rustling leaves or breathing nearby, either walking behind me or near my direction. My mind wants to believe it is a cat or a stray dog, so not to spook myself too much. I told myself, whatever it is, cat, dog, man, mouse, don't want it to know I feel fear at that moment, so I don't face it and make sure my body language reflects that. So I walk around to the front car door, and as I put my hand on the handle and lift my gaze, I see something that initially felt like it was a human, but was startled when I saw it. This is what I cannot explain. It moved faster than the speed of light, and made no noise among a driveway full of gravel and rocks. Nothing on earth moves this fast. I literally stood still for 40 seconds as the chills went down my spine. I got in my car and was still shaken up. The radio started playing when I turned the key and tried to forget about it when I got home. Even when I got home, I was spooked. I've had dreams about that night and still can't figure out what I saw. It was formless but had mass. It felt like it didn't want to be seen, but moved so fast that it is not physically possible to cover distance that way it did, and for my eyes to not recognize a trace of what it was. I promise you, no bullshit. I don't believe in ghosts, ghouls, or demons, but physics cannot explain what I saw. This is genuinely the only time in my life where I have been afraid of something abnormal like this. Has anyone experienced this? I told my friend and he is convinced I might have seen a deer, but nothing on planet Earth moves this fast. To this day, the user replays that moment in his mind, searching for something, anything that makes sense of what he saw. But some encounters leave no answers, only a lingering dread and a memory that refuses to fade. Perhaps it was nothing more than a trick of the senses, or perhaps, for one instant, he glimpsed something not meant to be seen. That ends episode 22, campers. Some shadows follow us home, others simply watch and wait. Until the fire calls us back again, keep your lanterns close and never assume the night is empty.
As the night gets longer and the darkness creeps in, with the eerie silence broken only by whispering wind, come gather round the fire, the flickering flames, and hear the tales of the spooky and strange. Chill up your back, a shiver up your spine. You'll be haunted by the things that you find. Legends will unfold and stories will be told at the Scaredy Campfire, for only the bold